What's up, guys? It's Kyle back with another video. Today I'm going over 7 things that make you look more manly that every woman wants you to be. Number 1, confident and have the ability to make decisions. Listen, because you subscribe to this channel, I know that you are the leader of the pack. I know that you're a member of the wolf pack, and I know that you know how to get shit done. And that is what every woman wants to see. They want a guy who can just stand there, make the decisions, have the confidence in himself to just say, listen, yo, this is how it needs to go. No, bear in mind, I'm not saying be controlling, but like be able to make a decision, because she wants to know that when crap gets tough, she's got a real man to pull her out of the rut and say, yo, we got to do this. Number 2, have some passion. Have something you're really, really passionate about. Listen, it doesn't matter if it's gardening, cooking, horseback riding, like what, skydiving, whatever it is. The passion itself doesn't necessarily have to be overly masculine, but women love passion. They want to see if you can commit to loving gardening, then she knows you can commit to loving her ass. So have some passion, be awesome. Find yourself a hobby. I've said this so many times. I have so many hobbies, and granted, I'm a guy who loves to do a bunch of random stuff, but find yourself a hobby, get passionate about it, and women are automatically going to be more attracted to a guy who's got passion about something. Number 3, the ability to defend her and yourself. Both. And a lot of women will say, I don't like to see fighting. I am not advocating saying, listen, know how to kick ass. I am saying be able to verbally, and if ever need be, have the means to physically defend yourself. This is very, very, very important, not only for your safety, but also it's an attractive quality. You know, most relationships, traditionally, the man is the protector. And, yeah, although there are plenty of girls who could probably kick my ass, and there's plenty of girls who could probably kick your ass. That's okay. I'm not saying women aren't tough. What I'm saying is it's very attractive for a man to know how to defend himself, not only intelligently, verbally. So before we talk about physical, let's talk about verbally. Someone's just being an ass. Do you know how to like structure? Are you going to cower in the corner? You're not, or are you going to that looks bad. But what looks even more bad is if you scream in that guy's face. Are you strong enough to just compose yourself, give a good base argument as to why he's being a dickbag, and just stand your ground? Don't take crap, but don't be a jackass either. Are you able to do that? Because if you are automatically going to be more attractive to every female around you. And then physically, this is also really important. Unfortunately, we live in a crazy world. This is really important for your safety, but also a very attractive quality to have. And when I say physically capable of defending yourself, I don't mean you need to be a ninja, okay? And I don't mean you need to be gun crazy or anything. But if you're confident in yourself and the laws are allowed, there's nothing wrong with, going to a gun range and learning how to conceal carry or open carry or anything you want, if that's the way you want to do. But also there are a lot of places and a lot of situations where you wouldn't have the chance to have a weapon. And so what I recommend, and I've been doing it for a while, and I love it, A, for purposes of fitness, and B, for the self-defense if you ever need it. Take a self-defense class, because honestly, nothing is more attractive than a man who can stand tall and defend himself or his woman if the situation ever arises. Now, don't get cocky, don't go look for fights, and I will tell you what your mom should have raised you. It's how my mom raised me. This is my advice to the wolf pack. Never, ever start a fight, but make damn sure you can finish one. And this isn't an advocation for violence. This is an advocation for find a way to defend find a means to defend yourself so you can protect yourself or a loved one in any situation that arises. So it's in your best interest. And I'm not going to go into all kinds of crazy talk, but I do think it's important to be able to defend yourself. And I think it's important and an attractive quality to be able to defend your loved ones or a woman, without being provocative is probably not the choice of words for that, without instigating the situation. So And again, talking to fitness too, it's really fun to take like a Kempo class or even a jiu-jitsu class. It's really good workout. It's really fun, and it teaches you good life techniques. So honestly, it's all around a fun thing to do. You're going to look more attractive. And if for some godforsaken reason you ever find yourself in a situation where you need to defend yourself, you might have the skills necessary that could potentially save yours or your loved one's life. And speaking of all this stuff, being able to fight, being able to do all this stuff, which is important, number 4 is to be able to have accountability for not only yourself, but for others around you. Accountability for yourself is important. If you screw up, be a man and say, listen, I screwed up. There's nothing wrong with it. Everyone makes mistakes, and you're more of a man if you can say, listen, I screwed up, than cower in the corner, whimper, and pretend you didn't do it. So, accountability, man, is like an extremely attractive quality, and if you can hold other people accountable too, don't make excuses for everybody. This is one of the things that drive me nuts, and I could go off 100 tangents. I do a ton of work for a bunch of different organizations, and time after time again, all I hear is excuses for people. And listen, you got to be that guy who can just be like, no, you effed up. This is your fault. I will work with you to fix it, and I am right here with you, but you screwed up. Same thing. Everyone will say, listen, back your girl up. No, if she's in the wrong, listen, okay, back that up. Let's reword this. Always defend your girl, but do not be afraid of your girl to tell her, listen, you are wrong. She might be pissed off at you for the day, and you probably won't get laid that night, but listen, it's long-term way more attractive to have someone who is willing to call you out on your bullshit than it is to have someone be a yes man and a simp. Girls might disagree with me in the immediate right now. Like if I said a girl, hey, you're wrong, she would probably be like, you're an asshole. But the next day, she'd be like, son of a bitch, that man is hot because he told me how it is. And that is what you need to do as well. Number 5 is having a good, strong work ethic. Listen, only the girls like a guy who will sit at home, play video games, and waste away his life. Real women love a man who's willing to grind, get the job done, whether he's working 9 to 5, 6 a.m. to midnight, whatever he's doing. It is attractive to be able to get shit done, whether it's work, whether it's life. Be the guy that gets the job done. End of story. Don't be lazy. You're going to attract that. And don't get me wrong, there are girls that are into that, but the key word is they are girls. You're a man. You need a real woman, and that's why you need to work your ass off to treat her right and be a real man, because that will make the real women go crazy. Number 6, I think, is a good one, and it does truly depend on the woman, but I know a lot of women who are extremely attracted to a man who is good with kids. And now, you don't have to want kids. Like, I'm not saying in order to get a good woman, you need to be a guy who wants to be a family man. It's not for everybody. But to be able to be good with kids, just in general, really gets a woman going. That, you know, let's be honest here. It's human nature. Women like to see a man who's very good with kids. Every time I've hung out with anybody, any girl I've ever talked to, they will say the most attractive thing they can see is when a man will sit down, whether it's with his own kids, whether it's with his nieces, nephews, whatever it is, and just be good with them. Whether you're the guy willing to let your niece paint your fingernails, guilty as charged if you've seen thumbnails on a couple videos, whatever you're willing to do to make kids happy. Like if you are that guy who's like, yo, love kids, what's up? Willing to have the tea party with the niece, willing to go fishing with the boy, whatever, without being weird about it, but being good with kids is really attractive to a lot of women, and it's a good skill to have, good attribute to have. And if you're looking for the long term and she wants kids and she sees that you are good with kids, she's going to think you're going to be a good daddy, and guess what? She'll probably call you daddy that night. Number 7 is to take care of your physical appearance. And everyone says this is a girly thing to do, but guys, we want her to look gorgeous, right? Right? You all say yes. Why should we look like a slob for her then? Listen, It's not that hard to put some moisturizer on in the morning, comb your hair, put on a good jacket, take a shower, spray some cologne. It's really not that hard. We as men are blessed that we don't have to have the morning routine that women put on themselves or that they feel necessary. We are blessed as men to have a very easy morning routine. So if you're skipping that, you are lazy and you don't deserve to have that spicy senorita because she takes care of herself and you don't. And listen, only girls like the cutoff tanks and the dirty shirts and the pants that aren't held up by a belt. Be a real man, dress stylish, and you will automatically attract way more women. So that's it. That's my list, guys. Hope you like this video. If you're liking the content we're putting out, don't forget to drop me one of these on this video. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Hit the notification bell to see all the other content. And as always, all my social media crap is in the description. We now have a Patreon if you are ready to join the Wolf Pack for real. And we are having fun building this channel. Don't forget, guys, we are so close to 100 subscribers. And one of you guys is going to win $100. The amount of entries I got within the first week was amazing. So we only have a couple more, guys. Let's bump those numbers up. I have some other crazy cool giveaways planned for the future, and they're only going to get better. So let's take this channel. We're to 100. Let's take it to 1,000. Let's take it to a freaking million subscribers, guys. I am willing to do some crazy stuff if you guys are willing to watch it. That sounds really weird, and I did not mean it that way, but I have some crazy cool plans. Let's get this video to whatever. Just subscribe, share these videos with your friends, tell them to subscribe, because at the end of the day, you guys are going to win cool prizes, which I know is important. And also, I want to be here to teach you how to be the leader of a pack, because you are freaking awesome, and you are going to be an alpha because you are part of the Wolf Pack. See you guys.